Hello, welcome, welcome to Wednesdays. I'm your host, Amit Roy. I want to inform you about a gruesome murder that took place in Udaipur by some miscreants, so-called Islamic miscreants. And I want to tell you my analysis and some angles that Indians are not looking into or investigating agencies are not looking into right now. There is a chap called Kaniya who made a comment in his social account supporting one woman called Nupur Sharma, who had a derogatory kind of statement against Paigambar Muhammad, Islamic prophet. And after that, this man Kanaya started getting many threats, and police did not take enough action. It is happening. It was happening in Udaipur, a bordering city near Pakistan. And 2 days ago, two men entered in his shop and killed him brutally with knives and choppers and beheaded him. And before that, he was receiving lots of death threats. Now, people are saying, condemning, of course, Muslims are condemning, everybody is condemning. But things are simmering inside, you see. There is a lot of frustration in the people's mind. How that can happen so brutally and spectacular way. And that even on being recorded live. Now, NIA has come, police has come and nabbed those killers. I'm naming them Muhammad, Ghaus and Riaz. Now, police is telling and NIA is telling that they're Islamic terrorists and they followed it. It's a sort of, it looks like sort of Fidain kind of thing also. And they knew they will not be escaping after doing this kind of thing. But I have some other points which I try to address in front of you and table in front of you that this murder may not be only the handiwork of some stupid Islamist jihadis. It has some broader angles involved. Now look why I am telling you this. Now when Nupur Sharma made this comment, there was an uproar all over India and it is a very silly comment. There is no need to do that. Even some Arabian countries also took very serious exception and lost protest. And inside India there was a lot of anger among Muslims. And following that, this man, some people supported Nupur Sharma. And I don't know which is good or bad, if they can support or cannot support. I don't know. I am not that judgmental. Who will do, what will not, others will not do. This man did, and he was being harassed and he was being threatened every day, and later he was killed. Now, police are saying they have a jihadi angle. Of course, they have a jihadi angle. I am not denying that. And look, it's happening in Udaipur Congress ruled state. And, you know, this could be a part of Congress Mukt Bharat as well. Anyway, the agenda suits like that. However, when I'm analyzing the murder, style of the murder, many things came into my mind. It's a brilliant piece of terrorism. From terrorist point of view, it's a brilliant thing You may hate me for using the word, but I have no other word. Look, when you murder someone in front of a camera, it sends a shockwave. Terrible shockwave. That's what has happened. Objective is fulfilled. Can these stupid people in village people do think like that? I don't know. Secondly, it has an angle that will create more civil strife. Apparently, if it not happens right now, the fault line has been created very deeply. Number three, uh, it has copied ISIS type of operations to decoy ISIS or Al Qaeda. And Al Qaeda, I don't know which Al Qaeda is they're talking about. Al Qaeda has taken that responsibility. But I know Al Qaeda, ISIS style of killings. ISIS are more professional. They don't kill like this type of killing. They don't. They do. They behead people, but they do it more professionally, and their style is little different. Little different. They're not this style. They behead. If you are doing proper Islamic style uh, sacrifice, you have to cut. There is a certain type of thing, from here to here, and but this thing here it didn't happen. It's more West Bengal style street murder. A latter possibly decapitated his head. I don't know, beheading him, but it looks like that. It was a sudden attack, and one chap killed that man. Others were filming. Now, from that I will take conclusion. It may not be. It may be ISIS inspired, but it's not an ISIS style attack. ISIS are more professional people. They take here also they have recce etc. I'm not saying it didn't happen. Suddenly went and killed him and come back. Here also they must have recce for a long time. There are other people surely, but no, this style of attack only points to me toward Chinese style. It's very Chinese. I am not saying China has directly come and instructed these people. But China, look, Indians will not be able to think like this in this kind of framework because China helps terrorists in Pakistan like Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jamaat-ud-Dawla. Recently, when India took a proposal to declare Makki a terrorist, China blocked it. And look, few years ago, Jahid Hamid was telling many consignment of ammunition was sent from Peshawar to Nepal, and those entered into India via Nepal. That means China has a collusion. China support this kind of thing, and China's objective is to balkanize and create constant trouble inside India. This is not from this day, from 65, 67, they're doing it. And secondly, I have seen that in 67, China and China's allies have created a Hindu-Muslim riot. Why I'm saying it's Chinese style, Hindu-Muslim riot in Bangladesh. China has also created riots with Rohingyas and Burmese. And we have seen this outcome. China is master of doing this kind of riots. And here too, the objective is to create massive riots inside India and distrust. It suits Pakistan. Pakistanis are super idiots. They will do many things without thinking what will happen because they are sinking ship. So I'm not saying that China has directly done that. This spectacular psychological operation cannot be. It's a very mastermind operation, and that put the point of suspicion toward China, finger of suspicion toward China. This is a very interesting psychological operation, and I must say NIA and other investigative agencies to probe into that. Look, these are the things we must discuss because if we just see the timing, the G7 is coming, Modi is in abroad, attending G7. This is a perfect time to humiliate India, isn't it? And this was done by some beautiful brains, so called beautiful brains. And this is my submission for you. Plus, please think it over and see the timing and style of the murder, impacts. This should be analyzed. You cannot just. And secondly, I must say, media has been used. Media has been used knowingly or unknowingly. Even yesterday, I saw some Muslims were saying because they are in fear now. They fear their head. तन से जुदा हो जाएगा. This has been, look, this is also an interesting thing. The fear psychosis, how China plays that inside their country and outside. So this is my submission for you. Please think it over, and I understand, and I appeal to the Americans, FBI, to do an internal probe to help Indians, because Indians have no horizons, and so we must have American help. And I'm sure Americans will find out. Americans know this kind of thing, and they can find out, and they understand much better than these Indian sleuths. Thank you for listening to me. Best wishes. Please like me and subscribe me.